take a look at this third problem. So Laura traveled to the lake and back. These problems are a little bit repetitive. On the first problem, May was walking out to the end of her garden and back. And then in the second problem, Carlos was going to his friends and then back again. And now Lori is traveling to the lake and then back again. So these first three problems are really the same type idea. It's kind of repetitive. I didn't intend for it to be quite that repetitive. Let's find the distance, or let's set the distance to the lake. And then when it says and back, let's just assume that that's going back home. So let's see, we can call this home to lake. And then lake to home. So it's a round trip. Now, distance is equal to rate times time. On the left-hand side, we're looking for information when you're going to the lake. And here on the right-hand side, when you're going lake to home. All right. So the trip there took 4 hours. So for this time on the left-hand side to get to the lake, it took 4 hours. The trip back took 3 hours. So if it's taking a lesser amount of time, you're going at a quicker rate. Let's see if that she averaged 10 kilometers per hour faster on the return trip than the outbound trip. What was her average rate on the outbound? By outbound, they're meaning to the lake. So let's let that be our variable. The rate to the lake, that's what we're letting our variable be. And by rate, here it says average rate. Sometimes it will say average speed or just find the speed. The rate coming back home is quicker, 10 kilometers per hour quicker. So we have one equation and one unknown. Multiplication is commutative. You can multiply in either order. I can write x times 4, or I can write 4 times x. Multiplication distributes over addition, so everything in this binomial, every term gets multiplied by 3. Subtract 3x from each side. And we're in the rate that is kilometers per hour. And that's the rate that she was going on the outbound. And by outbound, it's outbound to the lake. So that's what they were wanting us to find. Alright, so I hope that helps. And let's move on to the next one.